While we're live, please.
No, you can't say that yet. You can't say that yet.
I'll say it again.
You can't say that.
Say it again. Say what you just said.
You can't say that yet.
I think the owners have not held back the club. I think Stan Kroenke.
No, that's not what you said. Say what you said.
I think the Cronkies have done a good job. I think
the Cronkies have done a good job. Zero titles since they took over, bruv. Zero titles since they first bought shares.
The problem has always been the people running the club, not the
Who owns the club and employs the people?
Guess what? Now that the owners are actually more involved, they've seen that things need to change. Edu's out the door. They bring in Andrea Berta. Look at the business we're doing. By the way, if we're already live, Lee, you know you're gonna hold it today because all the bullshit you said the last stream, if we just go back to the last stream, we're signing Sesko. I said, nah, I want Gyökeres. You started laughing. Guess what? Now Gyökeres is through the building. We're all probably very happy. On top of that, what else did we say? We're not gonna sign 6 players. Guess what? We've signed 7. You also said something else, and Lee, I'm gonna show everybody.
So it's a rebuild after all. Then
I'm gonna show everybody. By the way, he also said we're not gonna sign level raisers, ceiling raisers. I'm pretty sure we got 3 through the door, so I'm quite excited about this window. Fantastic. And I never thought that the owners were the issue because they've always been giving money since they became full owners. I think the issue was they were partial owners and they didn't want to invest when they were partial owners. Now that they've taken full ownership, to be fair to the Cronkies, I don't think they've been the issue. The people running the club decided not to sign a striker. The people running the club decided not to go all the way in the last couple of Januaries. Let's be honest. They tried to go for Caicedo. They tried to go for Mudryk. Mid-season, that time when we were in the title race, they were showing ambition. Guess what? The window ended off being Trossard and Jorginho because the people running the club couldn't execute the deals properly. Now we have people actually executing deals properly. You see that the owners are not the issue. I don't think the Cronkies have been holding back Arsenal. I think what's been holding back Arsenal is the lack of execution in the transfer window because the people running the transfer windows have been either inexperienced or they've been trying to fraud the club.
So what was Edu cooking after all then?
You know something? Edu was a fraud.
Really? I'm going to scour your Twitter in a minute.
Hey, there must have been a couple times where he bamboozled me, but he bamboozled a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay. Like Declan Rice when he signed him, yeah? That bamboozled you, right?
No, Declan Rice is a gimme. 100 million for one of the best. 105 million for one of the best midfielders out there. Let's not act like it was an amazing.
No, but Edu was the guy that got that over the line, right?
Sorry?
Edu was the guy that got that deal over the line, though, yeah?
Edu, of course, was part of the deal, but let's be honest. Yeah. The main thing was it's not like he did a masterclass in that.
Oh, we're not getting one of the best midfielders around. That's not a masterclass.
Nah.
That didn't count, man.
That Declan Rice deal was not a masterclass.
Would you not say this has been a good transfer window, though, so far?
This transfer window has been a 9 out of 10. I'm happy.
A 9 out of 10?
9 out of 10.
It's a bit too high, I think.
I ain't even done the intro yet, blood. Mad thing, blood. What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back up, blood clot again, you understand? You know what? I let the tape run, yeah, because these lot were getting into it off stage, blood. You understand? So I didn't want to leave you lot out, blood. You get me? So that is literally how we literally get me. Me, Egal and Dee, we were cooling. Gunner came in. Get me? Egal has come prepared today, blood. You understand? Yeah, Egal is prepared for war today, blood. You understand? But you lot know the vibes already. You get me? The Arsenal breakdown. It's another episode. It's been a minute, and as you can see, it's a more joyous episode. There's more energy today, blood. You get me? Dee's been depressing. I'm not gonna lie, blood. You understand? These have come like a link up for the man them just to vent. You get me? But today's episode, I think, is gonna be a lot more joyous, blood. You get me? Obviously, we got OG Gunner in the cut. We got Egal, who we introduced last episode, and you get me. This one's been a long time coming, blood. You understand? We got man like D in the cut as well, blood. You get me? I thought I'd bring a bit of balance today, blood. You get me? Because last ep, I'm not gonna lie, Gunner, we kind of done the 4-on-1. You understand? Like me, you, Pot, Zar. The guy was just there, blood. You understand? Like I thought Zar was gonna do the balance thing, but Zar came with another vibe. You get me? Maybe moving from New York to Chicago has turned him into a Chirac goon. You get me? Because in New York, the man there was, get me, on the Egal thing, blood. Arteta defender. You get me? But We're back
But I
again.
defeated everyone like John Wick. What are you talking about?
Why, man? Why? Watch him. John Wick, blood clot. Gunner, listen. I said to you, blood, like, yo, he has come ready for today.
I got a
people. You get
30-second clip. Troops, check your WhatsApp. I'm telling you, when you watch the last video back, guys, if anybody has a second, go back and watch the last video of this. That was episode 1, I would say. Part 2 is today. And in part 1, these guys were saying everything is doom and gloom. We're not signing Gyökeres. We're going to get Sesko. We're not getting Eze or Rodrigo. Madueke is the left winger. Why on earth did we get Madueke? We don't need him. On top of that, we're talking about the fact that Norgard and the midfield still being a problem. We're not going to get another midfielder. We're not going to get more cover across the team. We need a left back. And now it looks like we're also looking to get a left back. 8 players could be coming in at the end of this window. And people were telling me, oh, you might have said Andrea Berta's cooking too soon. I guess I wasn't wrong.
It's almost like new evidence means new opinions, right?
Hey, I didn't know.
So now you've seen 8 players come into the club if we get this left back. Yeah, fair enough, we ain't got rid of anyone yet. But I'm sure Will Kiffy will be going. Zinchenko, a few others.
Nelson's going to go.
Nelson will go. Yeah, there'll be a few others as well. There's going to be a surprise somewhere. There's going to be maybe a Martinelli. I don't know. But yeah, the window's been all right. I can't lie. However, we're still short. We're still short.
What position do you think we're short in, though?
We need somebody in midfield. Yeah, which is maybe why we're bringing the left back in, so we can play Skelly in his actual position to be the cover for Rice. Yeah, because if Rice gets injured, we're done in that midfield, you know. Yeah, because none of them other midfielders are any good, apart from Zubimendi, obviously. Yeah, Marino's no good in midfield. Norgard VPN's no good in midfield. 29's useless anyway. Yeah, who else we got? Who else can play Declan Rice's position? Yeah, we could then put Zubimendi there maybe, and then put somebody else like Norgard in DM. But either way, that midfield will fold. As soon as Declan Rice out of that team, we're finished. Yeah, we need a left back. Well, the best one we got back at Celtic. Unlucky. And we need a proper left winger. Eze's probably going to be that guy now. I don't want him at left wing. I want him in number 10 and drop that captain. And let's not forget, we still have got that captain. Yeah, we've now got Saka injured again. But I did say this last season. He shouldn't have been playing games. We've rushed him back. He looks a shadow of himself. He looks a shadow of himself since he came back, ducking out of tackles at Man United the other day. Although, to be fair, in the next game against Leeds, he played a lot better. He took his goal, he slapped that. That was a finish. Yeah, and he was playing well. But then, like I said last season, there's going to be injuries in and out of this team all season. Declan Rice is going to be one of them. Yeah. Gabriel or Saliba, one of them are going to go down this season. Saka already went down. Odegaard's gone down. Yeah, I think Norgard's already injured. Ben White, he's going to be in and out the team all season. Timber could potentially go down. All the ones that had injuries last season are going to have injuries this season. Yeah, however long that may be, whether it be a 2 to 4 week or a 3-6 monther, 29's out again. 3 of the 4 or 5 players that had big injuries last season are already out. Then it's like that's why I feel like we need more in that midfield. The midfield, now the attack, we've got options in the attack now. Yeah, I wanted Gyökeres over Sesko all day long because I don't rate that squad. Yeah, Gyökeres has come in and already bagged a couple of goals. Obviously, he watches my hair flick videos, so big up to my striker. And yeah, man, I think defensively, we know we're good defensively. That midfield's a problem still. Yeah, that midfield, if Declan Rice is out, we're done. Yeah, we might wing it for a couple of games. We might still beat other teams. But when it really matters, if Declan Rice ain't in that midfield and we've got Mikel Merino in that midfield, we're done.
You know something, Lee? Why does everything always have to be the negative? You started off so well, and then you have to end it off. You have to end it off by saying the doom and gloom. This is done. You want to know something? Nobody's going to replace Declan Rice in the world in our team. That is true. We don't have anybody in our team that we can say, oh, is like for Declan Rice. But what we do have is we have options. We have players who can come in who have played together for years in Zubimendi and Moreno, who have that continuity and know-how on how to play with each other from Sociedad to now with Arsenal. You also have other options if you want to bring in other players throughout the team. But we will have to wait and see. Let's not talk about what could go wrong. Let's talk about the options we do have. We have a solid defense. We have a solid midfield. We have a solid attack. And now you can actually say we have a solid bench. I look over at Manchester City. I look over at Liverpool. There's holes in their teams, and they don't seem to have solved as many holes in their teams as we have. And going into this season, for the first time in recent year, in 2 decades, I can confidently say we have one of the best squads in the league, and we guarantee should go out there and be one of the favorites to go win it.
No, I agree with you. You know, we got to judge it by as well. You know, a lot of the time when people judge it, they always judge it by obviously past standards and stuff like that, which is obviously what we do. But I'm judging it as we're going to Anfield. This is the first time I've gone to Anfield feeling confident. And we ain't even got Saka.
Yeah, that Liverpool midfield don't look like how it's looked in recent years, blood. It looks very gettable.
And the wing and the fullbacks.
And the defense.
Like I'm not obviously Van Dijk is a serious guy. You know what I'm saying? And even the fact that I'm obviously, that's how I'm judging it. I'm not judging it by past standards. I'm judging it by what's around us now. Can we win the league now in this year? That's how I'm judging it. Like, I'm not really too worried. Man, I know that our team is not as good as it's been in previous years and that, but I'm not really too worried about that. I'm worried about looking at the champions now and can we go to Anfield? If I'm confident going to Anfield, then I'm feeling like we're in the race. Like I don't feel like we should go St. James's Park, and I feel like we should be winning there. I feel like there's no team that I'm worried about this year. Man City are coming to our ground soon. I'm feeling like, bro, we should be beating them. I ain't felt like that in years. You get me? That's how it is. Liverpool get Isaac. Yeah. It's never
Isaac. I'm still confident.
No, but what I'm saying is, now we're playing them. I don't feel like they're not that they're favorites, but in the one-off game, I feel like we should beat them, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about Liverpool right now. If they win, they win. It's part of football, isn't it? But I'm not on this thing of like worrying about everyone too much. That's not my life. Ain't even been like that. Man's always been, chips have always been down. Man's always had the short end of the stick anyway. So I'm used to going places and feeling like we've got to get one up on them. So I'm looking at it like that, like in a life form. Like we're going Anfield, bro. I'm not scared of these man, bruv. I've seen them for 2 games already, and they ain't impressed me enough for me to be thinking, oh, I've got to worry about this or worry about that. Obviously, you got Salah and people like that, but it's gonna happen, innit? They got the top players, so have we. So let's go toe to toe, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how it needs to be. But this is the first time I felt like that in years going to Anfield. I feel like we should be going to Anfield with a win. That's what I'm on. I'm not trying to go there and draw or lose on that. I'm going there to win, bro.
See, when we played them the 8-point bottle job season, yeah, I thought we'd slap them. Yeah, because they were shit that season. Yeah, and I thought we'd slap them. When we went 2-0 up, I was like, yeah, get that Bart Simpson lookalike off the pitch. Get him off. Yeah, bring on Tierney and shut up shop. And we didn't, and it ended up 2-2 in the end. Yeah, we should have slapped them that day.
When we were 2-0 down?
Yeah, when Jesus scored.
Oh, the last minute goal that they scored, and yeah.
Firmino with the header.
Yeah.
We should have beaten them that day. And if we had beaten them that day, we probably would have won the league. Let's just be real with it. We probably would have gone on and won the league if we'd beaten them
when
that day.
Jesus scored that second goal in the black kit, I'm like, that's it, we won. It's over. I'm pretty sure everyone thought that. No, but let's be honest. Everybody in that moment, 2-0 up away at Anfield, looking dominant, you would have thought, that's it. This is the moment.
If you go back and look on my watch along, I actually started, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. And now you're going to believe us. Well, they went 2-0, blood. I said, nah. The way Martinelli was cooking up Trent that game, I said, nah. I thought there was more goals coming. And then they got that goal just before half-time. And I was saying, bring off Zinchenko at that point. Because I knew the pylon was coming, blood. You understand? The cop end, you know what's coming, blood. You get me? And
everyone blames Shaka.
He literally brought off Zinchenko when they
soon as they equalised, then brought him.
And I was fuming.
I went mad. Do you know what? Anyone who says I'm negative, go and watch when we went 2-0 up in that game. I'm going, fuck this, like, they're shit. Go and slap them.
He never recovered from that game. Never recovered from that game. From that game onwards, he never recovered.
And then it happened the next year.
And it happened the next. I was just about to say that,
bench, remember? He was crying on the bench at Anfield.
Yeah, when he got substituted, that picture.
He never
but you know what it is as well, but not just about Arteta and about our team and about us as well. We got to learn from experience. You get it? Like that's like what we expect from Arteta to do. I expect to go Anfield this year and see some of the things that you've worked on over the years, because we know what Anfield's going to do. And we're lucky we're playing them this early, bro. Like luckily, last year we had them in the last 3 games of the season, and we could have been in the title race. If we were, it's a long day. Do you get me? Luckily, we're playing them early, getting these games out of the way. So I expect to go there and go toe to toe with them, but I ain't looking at them.
See, they've not looked good either. They ain't look good at all. The problem is they can bag, man. They got anyone that can score at any point.
Facts.
And then they haven't had McAllister in the game the other day.
No, but they haven't
McAllister even played together yet.
But I would rather have a suspect attack and a solid defense than a suspect defense and a solid attack.
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of the day, they can't keep goals out of their net. They've conceded 2 goals in the last 3 games, in the Community Shield and the first 2 Premier League games. And they've had to take last-minute winners in all their Premier League games. There is no chance they're going to see a similar type of defense than Arsenal. Arsenal is the best defense in the league. If they think they can give us 2 goals away at Anfield, and they're somehow going to come out winning that game, unlikely.
Anfield's a different game. Anfield's a different. It's a different ground. Anything can happen at Anfield. You know what I'm saying? That we got to remember that anything can happen. The only thing I'm looking at is I'm looking at our wingers. One of our wingers playing, I feel like they give them problems. I'm not even worried about Madueke playing against Kirkes, bro. I'm looking at Madueke against Kirkes, feeling like, bro, you can get the better of him, bro. You better step up and get the better of him. That's how I'm looking at it. That's the first time I've looked at it like this in a long time. Like,
I'd rather play Downman. I can't lie. I think he's cold, man. And if we get that fullbacks on the booking straight away, then they're finished.
No, Downman is cold. I just feel like playing a 15-year-old starting at Anfield's
a different thing, you know, guys.
Asking for problems.
Bro, he's our best player, man. He's our most technically gifted baller.
It's a different.
He can come off the bench.
You're asking for problems.
The last 30 minutes.
I think you're asking for. He's a serious guy, and I'm not saying people can't handle it. They can, and you got to be great. You've got to show us you can be great. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop greatness. So I do agree with you on that part, but I just feel for this game, I think we're just probably asking for problems. Like, I mean, I don't think it's like
if we were playing a lesser opposition, then I'd hear the Dalman thing still. Like if it was different, like even if it was like a Bournemouth away, I'd be like, you know what, throw him in. You understand? Give it. Let's see. Anfield away, it's a bit more. You get me? It's high pressure at this point, bro. You get me?
And we're top of the league, bro.
Yeah, so you're very good and talented, but when you go into that arena, it's a different thing.
Yeah, 100. You know,
and
not only that as well, you don't know what's going to come out of it. Like, you hope that it's going to be the best, but also he could get swallowed up. You get
Ethan now. Ethan, I'd start.
I would start Ethan.
Where would you start him?
I'm starting him in midfield, bro. I'm starting him.
But that's only if Odegaard's injured.
Yep, I'm starting him there. I'm starting Zubimendi, Rice, Ethan.
And who you playing right?
I'll put Madueke. You got to go Madueke on the right, Eze on the left, bruv. Like, who else we going to put on the right? Like, you can't put Martinelli. Like, you get me? Yeah. Like, Trossard is, you get me? Man got a new contract. All he did was come off the bench and do a nutmeg and get a highlight reel. Like,
he also got nutmegged as well.
You know what?
And Madueke, Madueke, to be fair to him, he looked like, even though it was only a little 10-minute spell on the right when Saka went off, he looked way more comfortable on the right, bro. You know what I mean? On the left, it was like he was just putting in crosses. On the right, he was actually getting closer to the byline.
You're not thinking about Ethan. You're not thinking about Ethan right, Eze in the 10, Martinelli left.
No, Ethan is focused on playing centrally this season.
Martinelli's been stinking out the place.
He's not playing on the wing.
I know, but it'll be a problem at Anfield though.
But it's not Trent as well, isn't it?
They'll play Szoboszlai. They'll play Szoboszlai, right?
Yeah, they're going to play Szoboszlai.
Well, Connor Bradley came on the other night.
No, but guys, why are we acting like Odegaard's not going to start? If Odegaard's fit, he's going to start.
We're just throwing out there. We're just throwing things out there. You get me?
Is Odegaard available for?
He will be available most likely.
I think he's missing. You know.
I think he's missing.
The fact that he got
what was the actual injury, Egal? Do you know what he did?
The fact that he
did his shoulder, bro.
No, his shoulder. Well, what did he do with the shoulder? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Because he went back up, then he came off, didn't he? So it must have been
the
painful.
reason why I'm confident he's going to play is because he got selected for Norway. There's no chance the Norway team can select him.
Yeah, but that's a week later.
Okay, hold up, Egal. Stop right there. When he came back from his injury and he played at Chelsea, do you remember? And he set up Martinelli's goal.
He
went international break. They sent him back. He said he's not fit for purpose. So just because he's been called up,
they might
necessarily mean he's going to be available.
Yeah, they might be saying how fit he is.
No. If Odegaard is half fit, you can play Ethan in there, bro. Like, I'm not upset with Ethan playing.
We need every single player to be bang on there, like 100% fitness.
And if you look at the
passenger, bro, because they'll do this if we have passengers.
Yeah, and if you look at the Leeds game,
and
if you look at the Leeds game, we looked a lot more fluid with Ethan
without him
position. Like the football was more free flowing. It wasn't like Odegaard. Me and Gunnar always clash because I say don't sell him, but take the armband off him. You get me? But if I'm being totally honest, Odegaard was kind of slowing down the game, whereas Ethan's like he's taking it on the half turn and moving it quickly, bro. Yeah, you understand?
That's why
Mendy was moving. Mendy looked better as well, blood. I'm not gonna lie.
That's against That's against Leeds, though. Against Man United, when we were under the cosh, that's when Odegaard riz up because he was taking the pressure for
Yeah,
us.
He played
first
well
half
in
he
that
done
game.
his thing. First half he
You
done
know
his
what I'm
thing.
saying? And
Second
he
half,
might be able to do that at Anfield, though. Like, he's the type of player that can do that at Anfield if we need it. Whereas
The problem is though, D, their midfield's shit. We see that last night. They were getting
no,
run
but
through by
they'll
Grimsby.
play Gravenberch. Oh, who are you talking about? Liverpool.
Man U. So when he played well
Oh,
against
okay,
Man
okay,
United,
okay.
when he played well against Man United, bro, we all four of us could do a job in midfield for Arsenal against Man United. They're crap, bro. Yeah, their midfield doesn't matter who they have in their midfield. You're getting run. They're getting run through. Yeah, garbage. Cass is nearly washed by the looks of it, if not washed. Yeah, then they got Bruno. Well, he just spanks the ball at 100 mile an hour up in the air. Yeah, any midfield they have. Kobe Mino's only just played yesterday, so he ain't really been in the team. Liverpool's a different midfield. They have Florian Wirtz. We've all took the piss out of the signing so far. Yeah, Jiggly Wirtz. Yeah, that's the latest one. Jiggly Wirtz. I'm sticking with that for the season.
Latest one's Kai Havertz. That's the latest one.
Their midfield. If McAllister's back, I don't even know if McAllister's fit and available. He's a problem.
He is.
He is an absolute baller, that guy.
Mrs. had a baby. That's why he missed up.
Well, he didn't have the baby, did he? Unless he's breastfeeding.
You know.
What's he doing there?
No,
Big
he's
beat.
got,
Don't take
he gets time off
Gravenberch
work.
and McAllister,
He gets
still.
paternity leave too.
Yeah, you gotta be there.
But yo, troops, I got the video by the way.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Blood.
here we go.
I've been letting the man them have their. You get me because it's.
Agal trying to cause
What
chaos.
we've done
Everything
is
was
we've
going
gone for the
smoothly.
cheap option,
Agal was mad.
bamboozling fans like yourself into believing that we've got free ceiling raisers and floor raisers. Yeah, coming into the football club. We ain't. We're going to sign Sesko, mate.
I hope we don't. I personally want nothing. As for what you said about Partey, guys, the club can't just give Partey a 50K a week raise. It's going to mess up the whole.
Well, they gave Martin Odegaard 100 and held on. However,
looking back, don't you guys think we were having arguments over some silly stuff? Looking back at it now, we ended up we're arguing about.
Not really. It's a
Sesko,
prediction based off of the news that's out there. Yeah, and all roads were leading to Sesko. Let's be real with it. Yeah, the fan base wanted Sesko.
They always said was we're going to get 3 ceiling raisers, and we did. Gyökeres, Eze, and Zubimendi.
Eze's a proper signing, by the way. That is a bad.
So Gyökeres, though, man. We need
Gyökeres as well.
How do you not feel?
For once, they've actually said we're going to do something unprecedented, and we did. So we got to give the club their credit.
No reason not to win the league.
No reason at all.
No, facts.
And I think a lot of the fan base have been making excuses for him over the years.
Will people be held accountable if we don't win the league, blood?
Will people be held accountable when we do win the league? Because Lee definitely is.
Accountable? I'll be celebrating, mate. It's all I've been screaming and shouting for a decade.
Hey, fair enough.
Even on AFTV, I was screaming, troops, we was at the games. I was going to get Wenger out the club. I was protesting. We were holding the banner up. Yeah, because we want to win the league. We want to win trophies. We want to win consistent
what I think
trophies.
we got to do, yeah. I think we got like sometimes I do it as well. I got to remember that even though when men are arguing with each other, we all want the same outcome. We forget that sometimes. You get me, man.
Same end goal.
Man, they want the same thing. We all want the same thing. We just got different routes of it. You know what I'm saying? Man, all want
I'm just bored of waiting, man. It's like, bro, look at my forehead. It's now a 6 head. It's not even a 5 head anymore. It's a fucking 6 head. I'm like an egg.
But the fact
I'm bored, man. Look at me.
At the end of the day, we got to try and we got to win this league, bruv. Like, man's had enough of not just the banter, but it's been too long, bro. It's been too long. Trophies, win the league. We've got a chance to win the league. Like, if Arteta wants to stop all this doubt, then prove everyone wrong, bro. It's down to you to prove everyone wrong, isn't it?
Just to give everybody some confidence, I never thought Arteta was the main issue. As much as we want to say the manager is the main issue, the manager is also the reason why the team is in the direction they're in. Look over at Manchester United. Look at how many times they're changing managers. Look at how much money they've spent in their project. It doesn't go well unless you have the right person at the top of the table, at the top of the situation, trying to help everyone, making people better, finding the right tactics to get everything going in the right direction. We're now one of the best defenses in the league. We have a solid midfield, and with the new attack, we'll see how good our attack actually can be. But I believe we are the most balanced team, and the squad is so good that Arteta has no excuses anymore. Even with the injured team going to Anfield, Lee, Troops, D, none of you guys are saying we're screwed. We're so confident still. And that's not because of the manager.
I'm always pretty confident when we play the bigger teams anyway, because we've got a good record against them. It's not them I'm worried about. It's the Fulhams and West Hams and Newcastles and teams like that I'm worried about.
Let me answer that. The reason why you shouldn't be that worried about those guys anymore is because now we have extra keys to the lock, and now we have another finisher in the building.
So he's not just an architect; he's a locksmith as well. Yeah.
110%.
But you know what it is, Egal? Do you know what people say?
And also, we gotta give the architect credit for taking away the tunnel. He made that stadium look so much better without the tunnel. Let's be honest.
It does look better without the tunnel.
It does. Like the whole Eze thing looks cold because there's no tunnel.
Yeah.
Fact.
I can't
I
lie.
don't know why we had the tunnel there anyway.
Do we have
to work?
Speaking of Eze, yeah, do we have to give Arteta some praise for the Eze deal because Eze called him up and you know what I mean? He told Berta, yo, press the button, blood. Like we give him a lot of criticism, me and Gunnar, you get me, Curtis, the whole gang, you understand? Potts, Turkish, there's a bag of us, blood, you get me? But
Tim Lewis.
blood. It's a bag of us, blood, you get me?
I don't know if you know this.
We got the man.
No side, Kenny, cheers. There's loads of us, man.
Kenny, big up the whole gang. You understand?
The Rat Army's grown exponentially over the last 6 years.
Guys,
but do we
give Arteta credit?
Praise for getting us Eze?
We give Arteta credit, but guess what? We also have to give Tim Lewis credit because apparently he was one of the main reasons why the deal got brokered with Parrish at Palace. He was the guy. He was the in that got the deal pretty much wrapped up quick because Arteta said, yeah, let's do it. But the board member, Tim Lewis, who's always dragged by everybody, including myself, was the main driver to get the deal done.
Is that the guy with the funky hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with his hairline started.
Why don't he just shave that off? I'm getting to that point as well, bro. I might have to start wearing hats.
So,
That's what I'm saying.
No, but you know what it is as well, Gal, yeah?
Even the board members
People
are doing
always
their job
say,
now.
yeah, but people always say, don't give a man hope without giving him the chance to realize his dreams. You get it? So if you're going to give the fan base hope, which Arteta has done, you've got to allow the fan base to actually realize those dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gave us hope to get close to winning the title. So we're judging you based on what you've achieved in terms of getting close, innit? So that's what we can do, innit? You've done a good job, but now we need you to be the guy to do the rest. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do.
But then let's say we win the league, yeah? Right? Obviously, we'll all be over the moon. Yeah? And then we've got to not just sit on and rest on our laurels after that. We've got to continue to do it, yeah? Because it's all well and good winning it once.
Yeah.
We don't want to win it once and then...
Nah, we ain't Leicester, blood. It's not
that's what I'm trying to say. We want to carry on being like a Man City, maybe a Liverpool, just keep being there or thereabouts every single year and winning trophies. They have Champions Leagues, League Cups, FA Cups. Yeah, but I still don't think this guy is the guy. And if he wins the title at the end of the season, good luck to him. Well done. Yeah, and I'll say congratulations. And I'll be on the live stream having a party. Yeah, but at the same time, on the flip side, if he don't win it, yeah, then I think he's done because I think there'll be a lot of fans like Egal, yeah, that they'll still back it and make an excuse somehow, some way. But there'll be a lot of fans that say, "Nah, enough's enough with this guy now." Yeah,
listen,
and then
I
the following season,
I think a lot of people at that point anyway. I think a lot of people.
Yeah, it's right on tenterhooks, isn't it? Right now, so it's like we've got to keep winning.
There's no excuses for the manager, even with injuries, even with season-ending injuries. I think we have enough cover to manage throughout the whole year and weather majority of the storms that we could face. As for dominating afterwards, let's get our first title first. And we all agree the main goal is either win the league or the Champions League. FA Cups, League Cup is not good enough for the money that we've invested and the kind of squad we have now. We no longer can just look at a cup. Like Henri said, we should win the cups, in my opinion, now.
What would you look rather, the Premier League or the Champions League?
Just give me anything. I would have took a League Cup last season. I swear down there. These men take the mick out of me, yeah? Right? Egal winds me up all the time, yeah? Right? I swear to God, I said all season, Troops, you know this. I said all season, win me the League Cup and you can stay. Just win a cup.
But that was
this guy throwing the trophies in the bin, bro. That's all. Do you know what it is, Egal? Yeah, I grew up watching Arsenal win cups. I've seen Arsenal win 2 League Cups, the 2 that we've won in our history.
Same.
I've seen this exactly. It's what I'm saying. We're of an age where we've seen that and grown up watching it. 93 cup double. Yeah, we finished 10th.
That's the last time we won the League Cup. 93. That's the last time we won the League Cup.
Yeah, and this is the thing. We finished about 10th or 12th that season. Nobody cared, bro. Yeah, so this is why when I see fans bantering Man United, it's all well and good. I'll do it. I'm going to ruin Rents when I'm on the show at 3:30. Yeah, he's getting put in the bin today, bro.
I'm going to kill Saeed tomorrow, blood.
You killed me on Monday, bro. You was like, yo, Gunners up. He's tuned in, yeah?
You knew I was. You knew I'm going to
guys, talking about Man United, when you guys see that, don't you kind of look at Arteta to be like he deserves a lot more respect?
Yeah, but this is but the point I was trying to land is, they've still won, trophies in their worst. They've won more than us, and we're apparently going into our best.
You know what? You make a good point.
They've been to 4 finals in 4 years. You know.
You make a good point. Sorry to cut you. Gunnar makes a good point because you know what? You see, when you look at something, the realization with your eyes, and then you look on paper, it's two different things. If you look with your eyes, you see, yeah, Arteta's doing a great job and he's competing. If you look on paper, he's only won one FA Cup. That's the only problem with this situation. That
6 months in
years gone by, when you look at it, like that's what people say about Wenger. That's what they hit Wenger with, only 3 titles. That's what they do. That's the argument that they have for him. Even though Wenger's our guy, but that's what they do. They say on paper there's only 3 titles. You know. So yeah,
same with Liverpool. Liverpool have only won 2 league titles in 30 years.
How many
but they've still won Champions Leagues. They've still won League Cups, FA Cups. They still make finals.
It's not about now and today all the time. It's sometimes about the future. And in history, you're going to look back at it and say, there's nothing on paper. That's the only problem with this. I'm saying Arteta's doing a good job. We all know he's doing a good job, but is he doing a great job? That's the question.
He's built a decent squad. I can't lie. There's a lot of these players here. Probably half of the squad that I rate. Yeah, probably about 12, 13 players maybe that I go, yo, they're cool. I'd keep all of them.
And he's probably signed most of them.
Well, he's signed every single player.
Yes.
Apart from the ones that come through the academy, obviously.
Yeah, like Saka and them wider.
Yeah, Saka, Dowman, Ethan, they've all come Skelly, they've all come through the academy. The rest of them, he signed. Of course he has. But the thing is, it's like, you're right, we've got a great defence. Yeah, left back's still an issue for me though, but I feel like we can still compensate for that at times. Yeah. And the problem is when it's not about having the squad on paper, it's about getting over the line. And none of these players together collectively have got over the line.
What about this Hinkapai guy? Because there's the links with him now. He can play left back, centre back. He could be cover.
I don't watch Bundesliga very often. But all the people that were in my chat the other day that watch Bundesliga, I've got a couple of Bayern fans in my chat and loads of other guys that watch them. They're saying he's like Vardiel. Similar to Vardy, not as good as Vardiel, but that kind of player.
Yeah, I've heard he's good. Like when I've looked on him, I'm like, yo, he's aggressive. He's got speed. He's good at set pieces. That's why they're looking at him as well. You understand?
Corner again, LA.
Bro, you want to see this guy set pieces? Man's moving like Glockerers, bro. I swear down, making them runs across the defender. Like
can we just all agree though? Yeah, there's something we can definitely all agree on. Declan Rice's corner taking is insane.
Bro,
yeah, he'll score a direct corner this season.
It's as good as you can get. It's as good as you can get. You can't get.
He would have scored a direct corner at Man United if it wasn't for Calafiori heading it in.
Yeah, it was going in. Yeah, he'll score one this season. He puts them on the money every time. Do you know what's the most jarring thing though? Yeah, why does it take so long? This winds me up every single game. Why does it take so long to take a set piece with us, man?
No, because we have to set up the tactics.
You know what? Liverpool were doing it as well, though. They against Newcastle. I see Van Dijk, Konate, and them at the edge of the box, like doing the same thing that we do. You know what I think it is? I think it's to make them lose concentration.
Yeah.
I think it's to fuck with them and get like, bro. Because it's like, yo, what are these men doing, bro? Like. 1 minute you look like okay, Saliba's there. Next minute you're like, bro, 1 minute Skelly's there. What the fuck? You get me? I think it's a mind games thing. Words to spray.
Yeah, facts.
You know the
that's what Tottenham are doing it. Everyone's gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's a weapon that we've got, bro. Like we can't. It does
piss me off though. I'm with Gunner, blood. Can't be there like, brother, just whip the ball in, blood. Like,
yeah, especially when it's the last minute of a game and you need a goal. And Declan's taking an hour to take a throw in.
You know what they'll do though? You see the 8-second rule that they do with the keepers. They will start doing that with corners and throw-ins. That 8-second rule that they're doing, they'll do it with all set pieces soon. You know what I'm saying? Free kicks, throw-ins, corners. They'll do 8 seconds. Full stop. That's what they'll start.
No, but it's part of the madness. It takes time for the defenders to get into the box, and as they're walking up, they're figuring out what they're going to do. They're having little conversations. They're figuring out if it's going to be far post, near post, whatever it is. And Declan Rice's job is just to get it into that area right in front of the box. And honestly, it's not, at no point nowadays when we get a corner, I kind of feel like it's a penalty at times.
Yeah, same. We all are sitting there like, this is the goal.
We only score from one side, though. We only score from that.
We only score from Saka's side, do it. It's only Rice's side.
Hits the first man all the time.
Yeah, we don't score from the other side, bro.
Yeah.
No. Don't. Let's be fair. We have scored a lot from that side. The game away at Tottenham.
Not a lot, blood.
Last year away at Tottenham.
Saka's put a couple in.
Gabriel one. Gabriel, that's really
good. Honestly, I don't have as good a memory as Lee.
Don't forget the second half was Havertz.
Saka before he got injured last year had 2 direct corner assists out of his 10.
Yeah, but Declan Rice is the side that we score from, bro. That's
the majority. We do score from that side, but the majority of Declan's got the best corner kicks in our squad.
Yeah,
he's probably got the best corner kicks in the league.
Yeah,
probably
maybe even in Europe. He might be the best corner taker in Europe. I can't even lie.
It's real.
Who takes our free kicks now? Is it Eze? Is it Gyökeres?
I'll just leave it at Deckers. I'll leave it at Deckers, man.
Don't let Odegaard take him. Put it that way.
Don't let Odegaard or
Anyone
Saka
but Odegaard.
I'll just
Gyökeres come back for Gyökeres bags free kicks.
Yeah. The other day I was thinking about when we were facing Bayern, last minute we needed a free kick and we skied it, and I'm like, now we have Declan Rice who can take it. We have Gyökeres who can take it. We have Eze who can take it. All three of them have scored free kicks.
And we've got the Champions League today as well.
It wouldn't surprise me if Calafiori could whip them, because technically
he's got a shot on him. That guy.
He's got a shot on him, bro.
I don't rate him as a defender, but he's a.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, Gunnar. You see, when he's my issue with Calafiori is can he stay fit? Because when he's fit, blood, he's a galloping
problem, bro.
I'm going for you're a dickhead, bro.
He's a problem.
Yeah, no, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, blood. You see Calafiori, blood, when he's fully fit, I don't think there's a better left back in our team.
Bro, he's a problem, bro. You know what it is? I not disrespect him, but I don't always see the vision straight away, because I'm looking at some of his frailties. The first game he got done up by Savinho and whatnot. But you see, when he's playing, he is a problem. He's going for everything. He's playing like a striker, blood. Man
he's doing what Cucurella does for Chelsea. It's like
different. It's different. He's more attacking than that, bro.
The you know
better as well.
I was watching this guy on Twitter. He's a tactical, and he was basically explaining. He's like, there's a new position on the pitch nowadays. It's called it's like a box crashing left back or right back.
So basically, it's like a Cafu or a Roberto Carlos
kind of thing on the inside.
And then we just crash edge of the box, bang.
Yeah.
And that's their role. They're almost like they're replacing the left-sided midfielder who would come out of nowhere and just take the ball and score.
He plays with no.
Gunnar, there's a new role in football, blood. It's called the left back box crasher, and that is the role that Calafiori plays. Apparently,
which mutant made that one up?
Egal.
Are you on a wind up? Did you actually make this up?
I swear down.
The left back box crusher.
Yeah, but I just see it as a.
Why can't we just have someone who can defend?
No,
that guy can't defend, bro.
Yeah. No, but they're saying that the role that he plays, because when he goes forward, he is like, yo. For me, I think
he'd be better in midfield.
Yeah, but I think for me, if you're gonna get the best out of Eze, you need to play Calafiori at left back, not Skelly, because Skelly inverts. Calafiori will go down. And
do you rate both? Listen, I rate Skelly as a footballer. I don't like Calafiori is not a bad footballer. Yeah, he's mad erratic. Yeah, but I don't think either of them two are good enough to play left.
But he scores a lot. Calafiori scores goals as well, man.
That's what I'm saying. I'll push him further forward. Maybe that could be the Declan Rice replacement if he gets injured.
Yeah,
maybe play him in the 8.
Nah, that's too much going on there.
I don't know. He runs around, galloping around like a wild horse. Yeah, he's fun to watch. That's another one. He's fun to watch. It's not fun when he's getting done over by every winger in the league, mate.
Who would you play? Would you play him against Liverpool? Anfield?
I'm starting Calafiori.
You're starting Calafiori.
We ain't got anyone else apart from Skelly.
Because you know why? Because I'll tell you why. Yeah, I'll tell you why I'm starting Calafiori. Yeah, because with Eze wants to cut inside on his right foot. Yeah, and get shots up and link up with Gyökeres, link up with
Calafiori overlap.
In the 10. Calafiori is going to allow him to do that. If you play Skelly's going straight invert midfield.
Yeah,
then you're going to isolate Eze. Then it's going to, you understand? It's going to be.
And then one diag from Van Dijk and Salah's wide open.
You feel me? They're gone. So,
and this is what we did. Sorry to cut in, Trips. This is what we did when Zinchenko was inverting. Yeah, and then Martinelli's running around.
Yeah.
And now one diag and bang. Do you remember that game? Yeah. I think it was the one when Salah that scored. I think it was the 2-2.
When Odegaard done the handball in the box.
Was it that one? There was one where Salah had about 2 or 3 attempts in the first half.
Yeah, when Rice stopped them like.
And then whipped one just wide. And I was like, the goal's coming, the goal's coming, the goal's coming. Get that Bart Simpson off the pitch. The goal's coming. Then the goal came.
But that's why,
if that's what they do, and Van Dijk can ping that ball, man.
That's why he started playing Tomiyasu left back, innit? That's where we've been kind of half scammed, innit? Because Tomiyasu would have been the guy to stop all of this, bro. Because he could stop all of that.
See, this is why maybe Calafiori would be the better option, because he's more physical, I think, but he's more.
I'll play Timber left back.
It's not like any of Liverpool's fullbacks can defend. Kirkes and and whoever they have at
You
the
definitely
right
would have took
backs,
Kirkes at this club, so
the
let's not
Bosley
pretend
and
he's shit.
Kirkes are going to be their fullbacks on the
Nah, I don't
weekend.
rate them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't rate them guys. Man.
Kirkes is a
Bosley
good
and
player.
Kirkes.
No, I don't rate him. Man.
I said
Neither
that
of them can
Frimpong-
really
I
defend.
said Frimpong is suspect defensively.
He's
I don't
not.
rate him.
He's
He's
a fucking
injured.
shit.
He's injured.
He's
He's
wrong.
not even
I don't
Do
rate
you know
none
what
of
it is with
them.
that?
I know he's injured,
You know what
but
it is
I'm
with
saying-
Frimpong though? He's not a fullback, bro. I don't get
Bro,
this.
he's
This
their
is a
Mo Salah
Xabi Alonso. Let me be a hipster and
Yeah,
play him
yeah,
at
yeah.
fullback.
Troops.
Bro,
On
he's
the
a
low
right
team,
winger.
he's their Mo Salah cover if he gets injured.
Yeah, he's basically a right winger. That's where and there's so many players like that they try and convert. Yeah, and this is why when I'm looking at Calafiori, I know he's a centre back playing at left back. For me, he's a number 8. Just play him in the 8.
Nah.
Yeah, not over Rice. So I'm not talking about no. What?
Nah,
Listen,
nah,
no, I'm not saying drop any of our
Yeah,
midfielders to play
I know
him.
what you're saying.
What I'm saying
that
is,
should
for
be-
me, if I was the manager of the football club and I signed him, it wouldn't be to play in defence. I'd play him in midfield because he ain't got the attributes to go defence. He can't defend, bro. He's erratic as fuck. But going that way, he's a little bit like Xhaka in that respect.
No.
Yeah, going back his own way is a bit sus, but going forward, he's decent.
Mm.
And he's
I
got
think
pretty
he's
good
better
passing as well.
He's better than Xhaka at left back. Fuck you know.
Calafiori.
We've had El Neni at left back before,
Jesus
bro. You know what I'm
Christ.
saying?
I think Calafiori is just suffering from first season. He gave people some bad impressions from first season, but that's not who he actually is. Now that he's settled down a little bit more, we see a much better Calafiori.
We'll
We'll find out. We'll find out at Anfield, bro. If he plays,
It's
we'll
not even
find out.
just Anfield, though.
It's not been
yeah.
long
We've
enough
got
yet.
some
It's not been
big
long
games
enough yet.
coming up, man. And let's
Yeah,
not
we got
forget as well.
Newcastle, we got City.
City, Nottingham Forest. It's not enough yet.
First,
We
the
ain't-
whole should be all right, though. Let's be real.
Ah, you
You know-
say
you know what
that.
this is?
That's
You know what
a
this
tough
is?
game, bro.
This
I said that against Leeds, blood, and it was 5-0, blood.
What, Leeds will be a
Guys,
tough game?
I said it'll be easy.
I said it'd be easy. I said 3-0.
I said 3-0.
I predicted 3 or 4 against.
I said
Leeds.
they're shit on set pieces and we're elite on set pieces.
Yeah.
So we'll do them
You
3-0.
say the same thing about Liverpool.
Liverpool,
The
though.
di-
You see,
yeah, the
because-
difference is the difference with Liverpool, though. Yeah,
They got Anfield, though. You understand? And they have game and they have game changers.
they know how
And
to get over the lines
and
together.
they've won 2 out
The
of 2 as
opponents
well,
were
bro.
played
They've won
recently.
2 out of 2.
Like, United ain't got no game winners, blood. No.
Imagine if Liverpool were that bad, yeah, and they have
Look-
been bad for the first 2 games. Let's be real.
Look against Newcastle. Salah
They're that
stunk.
bad when they're that bad and they're still winning. What are they going to be like when they click?
You know what I mean? You have to look
Because
at that.
Wirtz ain't done nothing yet. He's looked like an absolute liability in midfield.
She looks stinky.
Yeah, then Kirkes has been ragdolled every time I've seen him in the games. Yeah,
He just
like
looks like
everybody.
He just looks like he's terrified.
No,
like, he's
Konate-
not-
Yeah, he looks like, oh shit, what have I
Yeah.
walked into?
Oh my
This
God,
is
I'm looking
Liverpool.
up, like, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Konate's been their worst player this year so
He's been
far.
awful, man.
Blood, he-
Oh, that's it.
sangrias,
His
bro.
head's in Madrid, bro.
I'm telling you, he's drinking sangrias on the weekend.
His
Blood. The
thing
minute
is-
missed it, bro.
Konate's thing is
Maybe
different.
they just sliding in them OF girl DMs and that, I don't know.
Bro,
Yeah, maybe the DMs have replied,
Imagine
man.
second half of the season. Imagine second half of the season, people are just going to be thinking about the World Cup. Lee, you were right. Some of these guys, second half of the season, will check out.
Yeah, but that's for all of our teams. Yeah, Odegaard's team have won 4 out of 4. They ain't qualified since 1998. Then trust me, yeah, these players, not just our club, but every club, some of these players, if they've qualified and it's the first for them, yeah, or even if they're the captain or they're in for a shout and they've been on the fringes, or even if they're an established
That applies to
player.
everyone, you're right.
Yeah, it applies to everyone. So it's not just us, but obviously I support Arsenal. So I'm going to focus on Odegaard. I'm going to focus on some of these other players, Gabriels, all the Gabbies. Yeah, and I'm going to focus on the French lads and even the English lads. Yeah, because there's going to be Ethan's going to want to make that squad. Yes, he's going to want to make that
Ethan
squad.
ain't making that squad, bro.
He could do.
You know,
Depends
we're-
because
one of our boys
let's be
are gonna
real.
wake
Cole
up
Palmer
with
was in
players.
the other day in warm up. Yeah, so
Too many players
listen,
in the
but there's going to be
team right now.
players. There's going to be a lot of players that are injured this season. Listen, I hope it don't happen. Touch wood. Touch wood, it don't happen. I don't think Saka makes the World Cup. Yeah, because
You're
for me-
going mad. You're yeah.
no,
yeah,
I've said this all summer, bro. Yeah,
No,
and
but
it's not
calm
to do
down, we
a
have to
negative
do it
comment,
again.
but he don't look right, bro. And he
You
ain't
mean,
looked right for a
you mean
minute.
fitness wise? You mean?
Yeah, I don't think he. No, yeah, I'm not saying he ain't getting called up. Of course, he's getting
Oh, I was
called
gonna
up.
say.
But he doesn't look right, and I
Hey,
hope I'm wrong.
You know what? Then we all owe the board an apology for getting the Madueke deal done so quickly because
I'll get out
they
of it,
did
man.
get Gyökeres and Eze.
I see a thing the other day, a tweet the
No,
other
no, let
day.
me- let me
Yeah, I
finish,
can't
let me
remember. I can't remember who it was. Said we got 134 million we could still spend. So cool. Why
Yeah,
didn't we go and buy
that's me.
Rodrigo then?
No, true.
Add the
Sorry.
50 million to
Lee,
that. Why,
Lee,
that's
let me say
200.
this,
Why don't we
let
go
me
and buy
say this.
Rodrigo?
Let me say this, bro. The reason why the Madueke deal now makes more sense is because we still got Gyökeres and Eze on top of it. If we didn't get Gyökeres and Eze on top,
I
then we
agree
would-
with Egal when he says that,
then we
blood.
would-
Because
That's true, yeah.
I agree with that.
Because
now.
that's less of a problem now we've got.
Yeah.
However, there's going to be instances this season. It's a long season, man. The Champions League draws in a few hours. Yeah, we're getting we could get Barcelona. Yeah, we're in pot 2. We could end up with Barca, PSG.
Bring me Barca and Bayern. Bring me Barca.
You heard about Barcelona?
I want them.
You ain't worried about Barca?
Egal, relax, man. Egal, relax.
What
bro.
are we doing?
He
said he ain't worried about Barca, Troops. Did you hear it?
We want to test ourselves.
I ain't worried about them, bro.
Guys,
you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I watched their game against Thing. I watched their game against Levante, yeah, because the OG Queen's the dickhead, yeah.
About them.
I watched it.
My guy, OG.
Yeah, because of that pussy, yeah. So and they were 2-0 down to Levante, and Levante were opening them up like a tin of beans, blood. But they managed to come back.
But this is Spanish football, bro. This is Spanish football. They have a go, bro. I watched Villarreal. We do not want to get Villarreal, by the way.
I want to
They were 5-4-0 up in 27 minutes. Pepe was cooking.
Yeah, Pepe's moving mad. I can't lie. Since he's linked that wrong in Tiana Trump, like Pepe, you're my guy,
bro. She must be giving him confidence, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's getting more than that, blood. You understand?
Yeah, Ilias is back for them. Jose Perez is injured. Yeah, they got a new striker that's come through their academy. That's their Tiano Barry replacement. They're looking at buying Dovbik, by the way. Yeah, bro, their midfield is lit.
He's leaving though, isn't it?
Yeremidino's gone Palace. He's already gone.
Oh,
here we go.
I don't think you guys realize the message to my madness. I want the best of the best in the group stages, in the league phases, because guess what?
Nah, fuck all of that. I'm just trying to get through to the next stage. I'm trying to get. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get through still.
Okay, I'm just looking at the fixtures now again. Yeah?
When I get into the knockout stages, okay, cool. Then. I'm not saying bring me Madrid, but if I get Madrid, I understand.
I ain't trying to be Liverpool or anything like that.
In the group stage, nah, bro. Let's keep it coming.
We already passed the Madrid test.
Again, that was last season, yeah, right. Let's be real with it, right. The first group phase, we got 2 games in September in the group phase, yeah, right. One of them games will be between the 16th and 18th. Right. Well, and between them, yeah, that'll be sandwiched in between Nottingham Forest at home and Man City at home. So we could end up with, say, Barca or Bayern. We don't want that, bro. Right? We don't want that as our first game. The next game is about the 30th, I think, or the first of between the 30th and the 1st. Yeah, so the 30th of September or the 1st of October. We have Newcastle away on the 28th. Then we don't want to get a PSG straight after that, bro. We do not want that. Yeah, we need to get the lesser teams first, and then get them later down the road.
That's like saying you want Liverpool in the Carabao Cup or something.
Like you're trying to win battles, but I'm trying to win a war.
Yeah,
I get your logic.
I'm trying to win a war, blood.
My logic is we're gonna face some of the best regardless. Might as well test ourselves against one of the best.
No, we can do that when we play City in the league. We have them tests in our own league. We don't.
I'd rather do that in a knockout stage.
Yeah,
because I know
I don't want Barca
over 2 legs. I'd rather them over 2 legs, not 1 leg.
Cool. Hey,
yeah, I'd rather play Stuttgart in the final than Liverpool, bro.
Trust me.
Over 1 game, we can beat anybody. Of course, we can. Yeah, we've seen it before. Even with Wenger, we used to go and slap teams up, and we think, "Fucking hell, how do we do that?"
If we get Bayern Munich, Barcelona, we're gonna get 2 of these guys from Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Dortmund, PSG, Real Madrid. We're gonna get at least 2 of them.
Yeah, we're getting 2 of them.
I'm saying Barcelona away is a great trip out for all the people who
Dortmund. I'd take in a heartbeat. I'd take Dortmund in a heartbeat.
It's a real tough test. Might as well get at least 1 really tough test, because Inter was our toughest test last year and we didn't pass it. So I want to have 1 good test, be it Barcelona or Bayern or something like that.
If you're saying we did that last year, didn't pass it, come on.
The other one can be Dortmund at home. I think we'll destroy a team like.
I'd rather have Dortmund and somebody like, I don't know, who's the team that qualified the other day?
Let me get the list up.
Who was the team that qualified the other day? Oh, what's their name, man? And they got a nice stadium. I can't remember. I'll see somebody.
I'll take all them teams, but before I take the big boys, the big team pools. Let me.
Take the lesser teams first, man.
Easy,
right, man. I got the list right here.
Okay. I'd rather have Celtic or somebody like that.
We get 2 out of these guys. If you want to share it, 2 out of these guys are guaranteed in the league phase for Arsenal. PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Dortmund, or Barcelona. You have to
tricky still. Bring
me Inter and Dortmund, blood.
Nah, Dortmund and Barcelona, man.
Dortmund, Barcelona for me also.
Dortmund's.
Yeah, I don't want Inter. I ain't got time for that.
Dortmund at home, Barcelona away.
Yeah, I'm not really looking to run into Barcelona.
Barca at home, man. Barca at home.
Good. There's some good away trips there, don't they? Nice away trips. I'd love to go to Dortmund Stadium as well. That stadium was fireworks. But Dortmund and maybe Inter for me.
Inter, nah, I ain't got time
Inter
for that.
again? Why?
I ain't got
Yeah,
time.
do you know why? Do you know why though?
Simeone's gone.
He's
Simone
gone,
and
bro.
Zaghi's gone, bro.
I know they won
he's
5-0 at the weekend. They won 5-0 at the
I
weekend,
ain't
by
got
the
time
way.
for that. I know their players are all older than that as well, but I ain't got time for Inter, man. That's
True.
Yeah,
What
it's
you
great.
saying?
time for that.
Inter and Dortmund, man.
Barcelona, you see Barcelona, we could slap them, you know.
You guys just want the easiest matchups.
Yeah, bro. Why not?
Yeah, why am I looking to play
What
Barca,
do
bro?
you want
Bro,
the
have you seen their midfield? Their midfield and Lamine Yamal, bro. He's cold,
My
man. That guy
logic
is
is
so good.
test yourself
Yeah,
now in the
Lamal's
group
cold.
stage
Lamal's
phase,
cold.
in the league phase.
Can you imagine
But in
Lamine
the
Yamal up
knockouts-
against Skelly or Calafiori? It's curtains, bro.
Test
No,
yourself
it's not.
now against
No, it
the
ain't,
best.
no, it ain't.
They,
It ain't
then-
curtains.
they
so
can't
in the group
defend, bro.
stages-
They're good players,
He's
but they
cooking
can't
them. I
defend.
can't lie, D. He's cooking them, lad. I can't lie.
Nah,
D.
man.
Bro, I've seen this guy cook some of the best defenders in the world, yeah? This guy is going to chef up Calafiori and Skelly if he gets
No,
a chance.
Calafiori, yeah, Skelly, no.
Who?
Physicality-wise, but skill-wise, he's cooking, bro.
If he
Yamal's
is,
the best
Yeah,
player. in the world.
Yamal's a bad boy. Yamal's a bad boy.
Don't
Don't
you
get
guys want to
twisted.
see Arsenal
That guy's
defense
a
go up
demon.
against the
He's a
best
bad
attack
boy.
in the world?
Not right away, no.
Because if we
Okay, so imagine we have this scenario, yeah? Match day 1, Barcelona away, and then we end up losing. Yeah, then what? Now we're already chasing. Fuck that. Give me Dortmund, nice win at home.
No,
Even
I'm with you.
Barca
I'm
at
with you.
home's
I
a
agree with
problem
that. I
for us.
agree with that. Still,
I'd rather get off the mark and get the points on the board and then fuck
Yeah,
around
yeah.
towards the end, but we're still
I agree
through.
with that. I agree
Like
with
we
that.
did last
Okay,
year.
how
We
about
played
this?
Girona last year and it was a bit hairy at times, wasn't it? We got the
How
job
about
done
this?
in the end.
Our first game could be Bodo Glimt, and our third game
That's
could
who
be
I was thinking
Barcelona.
of. That's who I was thinking of. Bodo Glimt. Their stadium
If
is
our
nice
first
as
game
well.
is Bodo Glimt, and then we're facing Barcelona third game into the league,
Yeah,
I don't
cool.
mind it.
Yeah, I'll take
But
that.
I don't
one,
want
yeah.
them first.
Mm-mm.
I want
Yeah,
the Bodo Glimts, the
I agree with that. Still, I
Celtics,
agree
the
with that. It
teams
puts you
like
on the
that.
it puts you on the
But
pressure
my
for the
logic
next
is,
game.
Yeah.
give me the best attack possible in the world. I want to test my defense.
Nah, I ain't got time for that, bro. We ain't got
Because
time
in
for
the
that.
league, in the league, I'm looking around. I don't think these guys in the league are going to test us as much as a Barcelona could. That's the best litmus test to see how good our defense really is.
So we could end up getting Tottenham as well, by the way.
What?
I ain't got time for that either.
Yeah,
Can
so
you draw-
we're
Can
in
you
pot
draw
2.
English teams?
Yeah,
You shouldn't be able to.
No, I don't think
Of
you
course
can. Not in the first part. I don't think you can. You know.
yeah, of course you can. Yeah, you can draw English teams. I swear you can. I swear they changed it last season. You can draw English teams in the group stage.
Oh, I'm not
Because I
sure.
thought it was like when you get to the quarterfinals when you can draw English
No,
teams.
is it
Yeah, I'm
because
not sure
this
you
year
can,
there's
you know.
6 English teams? Is that why?
Let me Google it. I'm pretty sure you can get it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't
I
know.
ain't got time for Tottenham. I don't want to play Tottenham yet, man. I ain't got time for
I don't
that.
want to face any English team. We already faced them in the league. Just bring me European sides.
Okay,
Yeah,
7
I'm-
hours ago. Okay, so in simple terms, English clubs cannot play each other. So to avoid a deadlock with this clause, the non-English clubs in pot 1 must all play 2 Premier League teams, either from pot 1. Okay, so yeah, we can't then.
The next, yeah,
But,
it's the next.
but the group, the pot 1, they have to play. Pot 1 must play 2 Premier League teams. So so every Premier League team is fucked because they've got the big boys straight away. So that's a game that's hard work because pot 1's got PSG, Madrid, City. Obviously, they can't get English team. Bayern, Liverpool.
Oh,
Inter,
City in pot
Chelsea.
1. City
Yeah,
in pot 1.
Chelsea are in pot 1 as well. The three
Where's
English teams in pot
Liverpool?
1.
Where's Liverpool?
Pot 1.
One.
What? Liverpool, City, and Chelsea all pot 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pot 2.
Yeah, we're pot 2,
Yeah,
bro.
one,
Yeah,
innit?
they
We're
recently
one
won the
rotation
cup,
thing.
So they're
Yeah,
gonna be
we're in
hard.
pot 2. Leverkusen, Atleti, Benfica, Atlanta, Villarreal, Juve,
Chelsea
Frankfurt,
took us
and
out of
Bruges.
pot 1. Chelsea took us out of pot 1.
Yeah, and then
Would've been
pot
in
3.
1. Chelsea took us
Pot
out.
3 is not looking too bad, although Marseille, Bodo Glimt, Slavia Prague, Olympiacos, Sporting, Napoli. I don't want to get them.
Okay,
Ajax
I
and
know.
PSV and Tottenham. Yeah, then
Is
pot
Newcastle
4.
in
Right, give
pot
us
4?
carrier bag. Give us fucking carrier bag or Paphos. Who are this team, bruv? Kairat Almaty. Who are they?
I remember playing carrier back.
Carabag's back.
Oh, yeah, Karabag. Yeah.
Yeah,
Karabag.
Karabag.
That's
Yeah,
back
Union
two.
St. G, Galatasaray, Monaco, Copenhagen, Bilbao, Newcastle. Give us Paphos. Yeah, we'll take Paphos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take Paphos. We'll take Slavia
Yeah,
Prague or
if I
Bodo Glimt.
guaranteed you if I guaranteed you a Champions League final appearance right now, or we're still in the league title race to the final day of the season, which one would you rather have?
Champions League.
Both.
Blood.
Wait, say that
Both.
again. A Champions League final or a last day Premier League?
Guaranteed Premier League title race down to the final day. Arsenal wins, we win
Yeah,
it.
but that day, whereabouts? So where are we in the
or
league on that
Arsenal
final
in the
day?
Champions
Where we
League
top
final.
or
Oh,
we're
we
behind?
win
We're
the
level
Premier
on
League
points.
or final the Champions League.
No, basically, it's down to the final day. It's in our hands. We win the game. We win the league, or we win the champion. Or
And
the
who are we
the
playing
finals
last
of the
game?
Champions League,
Palace.
we win the
Is it,
league,
who's our
or
last game?
Champions League. Which
Nah,
one would you rather
Champions
have?
League. I need that Champions League, bro. I need that Champions League. I can't lie.
Who's Arsenal's last game of the season?
Crystal Palace away.
Is that our last game?
And who we
of
got? Who we
actual
got in the
season?
Champions League final?
It would be honestly, you pick. I
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't know
going
who.
Champions League, bro. I'm going Champions League still.
Yeah, I'm going Palace away.
Say it's Barcelona.
I need that Champions League, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying Palace away because
Can't go this long. No. I've had my whole life.
Palace
no
away?
Champions League.
We're worn out in it, bro. We're
Yeah, my whole life,
bro.
bro. One Champions League. That's
Champions League
foolishness,
final
man.
once again versus Barcelona.
Bro, I need. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I need that Champions League my whole life. I ain't had one, but that's a joke thing. I need the Champions League, bro. I've
One
seen Premier
final.
League.
And you do know, even if we win a Champions League, you know these other idiots from these other clubs going, yeah, well, guess what? We've already
Yeah, I
got
don't
one,
mind.
mate.
I don't care. I'll take it then.
No,
I'll
but fuck that. They can't even say that, bro. It don't matter.
They'll be like, oh, we won it first and all that shit.
Our club is too big to not have one Champions League. That's a foolishness, bro.
We've only got, bro, our European record stinks.
is still thinking
It's
you haven't
horrible.
chosen.
Nottingham Forest have got two.
Celtic have got one.
Apparently, one of the flipping cups that we won is not even like recognized as a serious cup anymore. Blood.
No, it's a conference. It was a conference league, isn't it?
It's mad. Yeah, our European records is a disgrace.
The
Not
old-
even
the
just
old
under
conference,
this
the old
manager, but
conference.
under all
Not the Cup
managers.
Winners' Cup, the one in the
You guys
70s.
know we
Yeah, the Fairs Cup,
lost-
yeah.
Mhm.
You guys know we lost the Super Cup once versus AC Milan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1-0.
yeah. 1-0 over 2 legs, wasn't it?
Yeah, because when people were saying Arsenal never even played in the
Yeah, George was trying to run that gimmick with me, and I was just like, what are you chatting about, bro?
Yeah, they're excited.
Because I was winding up because you ain't even been in the Super Cup.
You're picking Champions League final, right? You don't care about the league.
Yeah, Champions League final.
No, I need that Champions League, bro.
Give me
that
both.
Champions League.
Why can't we do both? You've got a
No,
great
'cause
squad.
It's a hypothetical. You have to pick. scenario.
Nah, but
Champions
he said you have to pick in it. If I'm picking Champions League all day.
So you said
Definitely.
Champions League or Premier League?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
need
I'll
that.
pick, I'll pick all. I'll pick all.
I need that. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with him?
I'll pick all.
That's like
I
that.
need that champs, bro. Serious.
No, I hear it. I'd love to win the champs. Here. I'd love to win the champs.
We're too old to go. You have to remember, yeah, we might not. Man's 37 years old. We could go our whole life never won the Champions League.
You know,
I'm
how
43,
nice
man.
this
I'm
is?
old, brother.
See Lee actually
43.
just happy and talking.
I know, but this is what happens
Nice.
when I'm not getting rattled.
No,
Yeah,
but this
I'm
is a
chill.
normal stream. This is a grown-up stream. You get me? There will be
Yeah, I'm
times where
just
you go
chill.
mad though. Because
I
this
like
is
this, 'cause
I wasn't
remember-
expecting this. I was expecting a madness. You get me? That's why when I got
At
comfort.
the end of
Bro, it's
at the
fucking
end
6
of last
degrees
season-
outside. I'm loving life,
At
man.
the
Like,
end of last season, I was on streams. I was hearing we're not finishing top 4 next season, and now
yeah,
it's
but
like,
to be honest with you, yeah, like let's not,
Opinion,
like
bro,
whilst
opinion.
the window's been, I'm not going to say 9 out of 10, yeah, because for me, I still don't think it's anywhere near that, yeah, because I still think we need a left back, I still think we need a left winger, and I still think we need a Rice cover, a proper Rice cover. So there's 3 players, yeah, but we ain't got rid of anyone yet. And when I'm seeing the links of players going out, it's loans with obligation, yeah, which is cool. If it's an obligation, if it's an option, we're effed. And I said this last season when we loaned out Sambila Conga to Sevilla. I said they ain't buying him. You know, I said they'll realise he's shit and they'll send him back in another year left. He's got less than a year left on his contract. What are we getting for him? So is he going to run his contract down and stay? Reece Nelson's on 100 grand a week, and so we ain't going to sell him. That's going to be a loan.
Palace.
Yeah,
won.
Palace
yeah.
are looking at him.
But again, it's like we've still got players. Zinchenko, he's on 150 a week. How are we getting rid of him for a fee? Yeah, these are going to
Jose
be
wants it.
obligations maybe next summer, by which time they've run their contract down another year. The obligation ain't going to be that high on some of these players. We ain't getting a lot of money for these players, by the way. Kivior's probably the one that will go for the most money, unless we sell Martinelli.
Kivior could go for 30.
15.
I think it was 20. I think Kivior's going 27 mil, I think, euros.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
he's
like
like-
I heard it might go up another 3 mil.
Maybe with add-ons or something. But that's like, what, 22, 24 mil, 22 mil?
Mm.
Which is there or thereabouts what we paid for him. So I ain't really super pissed with that. Yeah, but Reece Nelson we ain't getting loads of dough for. But then when you look at other clubs, no, Kivior's going for 27 mil, I see the
No,
other day.
15 for Nelson. I'm hearing from Palace.
Oh, 15. That's what I'm saying.
15.
So how comes 15 for Nelson? Yeah, but then you look at these other clubs and they'll sell fucking random mutes, yeah, for
Nelson's
fucking
on
shelves for
100K a
30
week.
mil.
Because if Nelson was on 50K a week, more clubs would be coming knocking. It's the
Yeah,
fact
and
that
this
he's
is
on
why
30K.
when I was arguing with you on Potts' channel before, yeah, and when I've done your shows and my shows and so on and so forth, I'm saying the wage bill is effed. This is why we can't get rid of him. Yeah, Kivior went from 2 grand a week to 58 grand a week, just like that.
I know, but that's not.
If he was on 10 grand a week, we'd get 40 mil for him.
But that's why
Yeah,
kind of Andrea Berta's fixing the wage bill right now. That's why Thomas Partey had to go.
My sporting director has done a retool this summer. Here you go, a retool.
He does.
Yes,
And I
it's not a
told you.
rebuild. It's a retool.
Told
No,
you.
he's done his thing. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it.
He has.
He's done
Do you know what I've liked about it as well?
Yeah,
The fact that we've just gone bang, we're getting them. Yeah, Jokeris, I knew we was doing that. Yeah, Eze,
Mosquera, out of nowhere.
yeah, Mosquera. See, this is another one. Yeah, this Mosquera. Yeah, he's mad fucking rash, bruv. I don't care because he ain't going to start every week. Yeah, but I will care if it means that we have a long-term injury and he has to play every week because then we're fucked. Yeah, because his pace gets him out of trouble a lot.
He is fast.
He's rapid. He's Van der Ven quick, bruv. He's that, but the problem is he's so rash, bro. Yeah, and I've watched him
He's
maybe
aggressive.
20 times. Yeah, he is. He's too aggressive at times, though. And the problem is, it's all well and good doing that. Yeah, but it leads to red cards, yellow cards, suspensions. And then if you get him suspended after having an injury, a long term, who's coming in after that? What, Ben White's coming back and saying that? So I'm thinking all these things in advance based off of seasons gone.
Rudiger was just like him before he went to Chelsea. He fixed.
I don't even rate Rudiger like that.
Oh, Rudiger's a bad
but
man. That guy's
Rudiger's
always
now
on
one of the
smoke as well.
best.
He's the first one to pull up for the fight.
Yeah,
bro.
Rudiger's cold.
I
Yeah, I love
him.
Rudiger.
I don't rate him, man.
Okay,
We all want a Rudiger on our team,
No,
though,
I'm
innit?
giving
He's
you
just a bastard, bro.
He's
like a Diego Costa, blood.
I'm giving an
Yeah.
example of what he would be at his best, most likely. He would be like a Rudiger.
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no,
similar.
let's not-
It's
let's
similar.
not-
Or he could be a Kurt Zuma. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's similar
Zuma,
players.
no.
Yeah.
Similar players.
He could end up being a Titus Bramble, bro.
Man took it there, blood.
What was Titus' brother's name?
I don't even want to say.
Did he have a brother?
Yeah, the brother, innit?
No
I don't
way.
even
yeah,
know,
brother.
bro.
Anyways, bringing it back to defenders, Gabriel. He has to be the best goal scoring defender in the world right now. The man is unbelievable.
He's our best defender, and he has been
He's
since
been
the
better
World
than
Cup.
Saliba for the last year. I'm not gonna lie.
Since the World Cup,
Saliba's
Cruz.
been the most consistent for the last 3 years, but Gabriel.
But since
has
the
not-
Real Madrid talks heated up, Gabriel's like, you get me?
Do you know what Saliba's biggest weakness is? Yeah, when the ball's up high over the top, yeah, he don't go for the ball when he's running back towards it. He always lets it bounce. It's like, bro, just head it out.
Yeah.
That's his biggest weakness. Other than that, he's class. Yeah, but sometimes that puts you under pressure, and then you jockey, and then you're off balance. Then they get the ball back, and then
He
you're
is,
in.
he is the best.
He's the best footballer.
No, he's the best 23-year-old centre back I've ever seen, bro. I ain't seen a
Really?
23-year-old Saliba. Yeah, the best 23-year-old centre back I've ever seen, bro. I ain't seen a centre back as good as that at that age.
Not even Sergio.
At 23, nah, man.
Nah, Ramos weren't all
You know
that.
the
Like,
crazy
Ramos
thing
was
is?
like more
23,
right back.
Yeah, right, but
back
no,
at 23.
not 23. I ain't seen a
feel
centre
like-
back as good as Saliba.
I feel like Saliba
Not even
Saliba
Tony Adams.
doesn't really add things to his game.
Nah, you rate Tony Adams way higher than I do, bro.
Every year. I felt like Saliba
Not
was
Tony
always-
Adams' case. I remember now. Sorry, Gal. Sorry, man.
No, I'm not even on his case. Big up
Don't you
Tony.
guys
He's
feel like
not wearing my
Saliba
bedroom,
walked
you
in the
know.
building and he's been this good? Where Gabriel every year he kind of like, I'll take this, add it to my game. I'll take this. Add
Yeah,
it to my
Gabriel's
game.
the better defender.
But Gabriel's
He's like a
5 years older than
sponge.
him.
But
Gabriel's
Gabriel's probably the
enough.
only player that I'd say that this manager you can literally sit there and say, "Yo, he's actually made that guy a class." Yeah, because I was calling him Bozo Gene and all sorts. Yeah, now
Made him
Well,
a ball
he's
playing
unbelievable.
He's that guy.
defender.
Gabriel's that guy, bro.
Ball
He's
but
that
player.
guy.
that just proves though that you can spin it around.
He is
Yeah,
that
because
guy.
he was awful when he came in, bro. Let's not forget that. And now
Yeah,
look
he
at him.
was
Now we
making
know we
hell
got
of
Gabriel Saliba at the back. We're calm.
Gabriel's that
And that
guy,
was one of
bro.
his first signings too.
Yeah, 20 M's, 24 mil.
Yeah.
That's a good deal, man. Now we can sell him for what, 90, 100? Saliba, 90, 100? Timber,
I'm not
90,
gonna
100?
lie.
Saliba's
Arsenal,
120, bro. Saliba's
we don't
120.
do
I don't
this
think
thing like
Gabriel
Chelsea.
leaves.
We don't sell these guys. We keep them until they retire almost.
Yeah, I don't think Gabriel leaves. I think Saliba might leave. I don't think
Saliba,
Gabriel
will, but
stays.
Gabriel maybe not.
Guys, Saliba's signing a new deal. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
that
you
don't
guys
mean
think.
But
nothing,
that's
bro.
putting
I don't mean
pressure
that.
on
That
him,
just gets us more value.
Yeah. See,
No, but
Rice,
the
not
day
Rice,
Saliba
Nelson
puts
signed a
pen
new
to-
deal. We're getting rid
Guys,
of him.
the day Saliba puts pen to paper, Real Madrid, they know they're not getting him. It's done.
They probably
not
already
gonna
know they're not
ever-
getting him right now.
Real Madrid are not going to pay Arsenal 100 million.
Yeah, but he ain't put
8
pen to paper
million
yet,
for
though.
a
That's the
centre-back.
thing.
Neither
He ain't done it
Saka.
yet, though, bro.
Yeah, neither Saka, by the way.
Nobody's,
they're both holding.
Nobody's getting these guys. The thing about Arsenal is the reason why we don't sell well is because when a player is good, we want to keep them. When a player is not good, we want to get rid of them. When do we really want to get rid of somebody who is on the cusp of being great? Like if we were to get rid of Martinelli 2 years ago, then maybe we would have made big money. But right now, we're not going to make that kind of money from Martinelli. So if we want to make player sales, we have to actually sell players that are on the cusp of just being consistent starters.
Yeah.
No, I hear it. Or just take the money if they offer it.
So Kivior is a good deal to sell.
Yeah, I didn't want him anyway.
We need him.
So to get our money back on him, that's decent for me, because you can say he had a good game against Madrid and he came in and plugged the gaps and all of this. He's better than Rob Holding and all that. Whatever, cool. I'll see that guy get chefed up by Conceição in Porto. I've seen him be a liability in games, but at the same time, he's not been shit. Yeah, he's just not good enough to play for Arsenal. So if we can get our money back for him, cool. See you later. Yeah, but I feel like that with all of our players ago. Yeah, right. I feel like that with anyone. If the money comes in for the player, take the fucking money. Doesn't matter who it is. Everyone's for sale, bro, because these players have not got over the line, and a lot of them have been here for a long time.
Everyone,
and you know something? The day they get over the line, their price goes to the moon. Guys on the bench that are not even contributing are going to cost double the price because they've won league titles.
And that's what winning and success brings.
The main question is, though, do you think we can win the league this year, though?
I think right now we are the best set up to win it as currently, because Liverpool have yet to buy Isak or Guehi. City still haven't bought a right back. And you look at Arsenal's team, we've solved all our holes. We're going into the third game week of the season with a pretty much a sorted team, a good bench, and no major issues. Where I look over at City, they're still trying to gel their team. They're still trying to get their boys figuring out how to play together. Same with Liverpool, still trying to get their defense and their attack and their midfield sorted. Where Arsenal, we brought in Gyökeres, Eze, and Madueke. You know what I mean, and they all seem to be just coming into the team quite easily.
Zubimendi, you meant, yeah?
Yeah, I meant to say Zubimendi. I mixed up Zubimendi and Madueke.
Zubimendi, Zubimendi, I've watched about 50 or 60 games of that guy. Yeah, for Sociedad and Spain. Yeah, that guy's decent. Yeah, and he looks so much better.
I don't think he started well this year.
He was awful against Man United. Welcome to the Premier League, isn't it? Against Leeds, I thought he was all right. I thought he was good.
Yeah, he started slow against Leeds and then he was cooking.
Yeah, the first half an hour. I don't think he was. He was giving the ball.
Do you know what it is with him?
He had food poisoning.
And he's allegedly, but
he's not a controller, though, is he? He's not a controller. He's more.
He's a ticker. He's just a ticker. He keeps it ticking.
No, he's not a controller, man. He's not a controller.
He's not a Xavi Alonso, Thiago Alcantara type player where they just.
He doesn't dictate the tempo for 90 minutes.
No, but he is a safety blanket. In any situation of danger, you give him the ball, he can control it under possession and get everybody calm.
I disagree.
I
disagree. He's like him and Rice. Yeah, him and Rice together. Yeah, but I think maybe switch him the other way around. Yeah, because Zubimendi's pass is miles better than Rice's. Yeah, but I don't know. Listen, he's a good player. He's techy as well.
It's a double pivot, though, isn't it? So they're both.
That's what I was hoping it was going to be as well. Because if one goes, the other one stays back and plugs. And Declan was doing that against Leeds.
Yeah, if you check Rice's heat map, sometimes he's actually deeper.
Yeah,
at times, and he's all over the place. Like Zubimendi.
But the first game we played against Man United, I was baffled because Zubimendi was playing as a centre half after that game. Kept dropping into defence. I was like, what are you doing? And then Saliba was bombing into midfield. I'm like, are you crazy? Yeah, because this guy's a better passer than Saliba. Yeah, but he was rubbish in that game. Against Leeds, he got better and better the longer the game went. But the thing is, it's like he's the type of player that I look at and I think you just need to bounce and pass the ball, keep moving, just keep it ticking. But it's not going to control it and then go slow it down and then go, oh fuck it, we need to go boom, boom, boom. He ain't that player for me.
Not yet.
But he's got good passing, but he's not got that killer through ball.
No, I think he's got that.
But that's what Eze's got. Yeah, Eze's got the killer through ball. Gyökeres is going to feast if he's playing in the 10, mate. I'm telling you right now.
I think Gyökeres is going to challenge for that top goal scorer boot, bro.
How many goals do you reckon he'll score?
That'd be lovely.
20 plus. 20 plus. Yeah.
Add 20 to what he has right now.
Man was bantering him for one game and then he decided he's going to score 2. He's on his own team. He scores clunky, erratic goals. He's a clunky player, bro.
When he ran into the box after that Leeds goal,
if he don't know what he's going to do, how's the defender going to know what he's going to do?
When he took it into the box, he took that extra little touch here, which chefed up the fucking defender running back towards him. Yeah, and they just slapped it. Bro, I've seen him do that for Sporting. How many times?
Yeah, week in, week out, bro. That's his favorite goal.
Cool. You know, because I don't care what he looks like. Just put the ball in the net.
He's all over the place, bro.
Guys, some guy said, Clive said this to me the other day, and it was the coldest line ever. He said to me, we did not sign him for his first touch. We signed him for his last touch. That's why we signed him.
That's sick. I can't lie.
That's a cold line, still. I can't lie.
And he's like, all these people talking about his first touch just need to calm down, because this guy, the ability to get the ball and finish is going to be why everyone's
He's got a shot as well. His power is mad.
Bro,
But they used to take the piss out of Lukaku. Yeah, look at Lukaku's goal scoring record.
Yeah.
It's like 1 and 2 everywhere he's been.
Bro,
but the thing is with Gyökeres as well is he would have.
People would
remember the first. Remember the first half, he had that chance where Zubimendi won the ball back and he turned around and
he was off balance.
He could have scored a hat trick that game.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say he was off balance, bro. I think there was.
No, I thought he was too excited.
He snatched.
Yeah, even the eyes lit up. He didn't realize he could have took a touch and snapped it in.
Yeah.
He just snatched it.
I think if he was planted, if he scores it.
Yeah, if that was in like 3 months' time, yeah, he bangs that.
Mm-hmm.
No, but hear this. Before, when we would win the ball high up the pitch, we would have Havertz, Odegaard, and Martinelli trying to figure out who's going to score. Now we win the ball high up the pitch. We have Eze, Gyökeres, and Saka. That is our press trigger.
It's different.
If we win the ball high up the pitch, I have much more belief that we're going to execute a goal now with those players up top rather than what we had before. I don't know why Odegaard was the press trigger to begin with. It should have been Saka the whole time.
He should be in the dressing room cutting the oranges and lemons up at half
Odegaard
time.
One of Odegaard's best abilities is pressing. I can't lie.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but why is he the press trigger at the front?
Because that's his best attribute.
He should be holding it down in the midfield as he is now. Because the last game, if you didn't notice, they're cutting out the passes through the middle and they're letting Saka and the wingers help be the press trigger.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The striker should always be the first press.
Them out wide where they can't hurt us.
Yeah, the attacker, the striker should be the first one to press, not the midfielder.
And
the striker going, then everyone pushes up, and then your captain's going to get up and push up. Yeah, the only way you get over that is just fucking diagonal balls down the wing over the top. Yeah, and Man City used to concede loads of goals. We can see goals like that. Yeah, but it's hard to get out when you've got players pushing you right onto. Look at when Liverpool had Klopp with the front three. Yeah, they pressed the shit out of you, bro. Yeah, and it causes panic.
Fact.
Yeah, look at when you cross the ball into the box first time. Yeah, you cross the ball, and this is why I get the ump whenever I watch these players. Yeah, because they take touch. Now everyone's back in line. Just cross the ball first time. It causes panic. You could shank one into your net, get a corner. And that's how Liverpool. That's how Liverpool won the league with Klopp. Let's not pretend that they were causing chaos every week.
No, but that was because of Trent's ability to pass.
And Robbo's crossing is underrated. Robbo's got good
crossing as well, though. He's going to score most of his goals in the last 20 minutes. That's why the Havertz injury, as much as it's like, you know what I mean, it's not. It's a blessing in disguise in a weird way. Because
same with
penalty, he would have been off the pitch by then. We were 3-4-0 up. He wouldn't have been on the pitch.
I was surprised he didn't put on Marino, to be honest.
Yeah,
I was waiting.
I forgot he could go up front.
I was waiting for it.
I love the fact that he took the penalty from Dama. Man is saying Dama should take it. I'm not on all that.
You know, there's going to be a point in the season where it clicks for Marino, and he's going to be a box. He's going to be like a goal scoring midfielder like Gundogan was for City, and everyone's going to be like, "Yo, Arteta unlocked another element to this."
Yeah, but Gundogan starts.
I can see him.
Yeah, Marino's off the bench.
I can see him doing what he does in the final third from the midfield.
Marino ain't got tech like that, bro.
Whatever.
Nah, he's all right. He's all right.
He's an option to throw into the box at the end of a game if we need a goal. Throw him up front and he'll win a header or something. But
Scott McTominay didn't have technical ability. He was always box crashing and scoring goals.
Oh, true. But he's won a title now as well.
No,
they're looking at Rasmus as well. They're looking at Conte's on a madness. He's like, yeah, you think Rasmus is shit? Cool. Watch him win a league this year. Conte's about that. He just goes and gets all the shit players and makes them win leagues.
10 goals. You heard it here first, blood.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Man United is a mess. It just makes me appreciate what we got going on at our club more.
Long may it fucking continue there, a mess. I can't stand that.
Yeah, they're a nightmare, man. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, good.
Man, let me get some predictions for Liverpool before we wrap this up.
Let me get a beer. I'll go last.
I'm going 1-0 Arsenal, and we keep a clean sheet. We thug it out. It's not going to look pretty, but we get the win.
1-0 Arsenal.
You know what? I'm going. Go on, we say.
No, I'm saying 1-0 Arsenal. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Oh,
3 games into the season, 3 clean sheets, top of the league.
I'm going to go 2-2 still. I think it'll be 2-2. I think any team who wins it it potentially could be us, but I think 2-2. I think Anfield's a different beast, bro.
Yeah, I'm going 2-2 as well. I think it's going to be a good game. It's not going to be one of these boring, crap, dull
Yeah,
Premier League games. I think it'll be
If
a
it
little
was
bit
boring, it suits us.
Oh yeah, 100%. Which is why it ain't going to be boring because that manager's a good manager. That Slot, man. Yeah,
and he's brave. He's brave as well. He's brave.
Yeah. This is what I posted a tweet the other day. I said that's the difference between a top manager and an average manager. Yeah, because when they needed a goal to try and win against Newcastle,
He's brave.
He took off Gakpo and threw a 16-year-old on, and he wrapped that. That was a shot as well. What a goal that was!
He's a brave guy.
But that also shows the flaws in Eddie Howe's game at times. Yeah, because Eddie Howe should have. I know he wanted to go and win the game, and you should always try and win the game. But I said it as soon as they put 11 minutes up, I said Liverpool are going to scam this right at the end, and they did. Yeah, but that shows Eddie Howe should have just gone. No, we were 2-0 down. We're down to 10 men. We've got players out injured. Yeah, because they got their midfielder fucked now. Yeah, and it's like let's just sit back, shut up shop, and get 2-2 out of this, and we'll move on to the next game. Instead, they kept going and going and going and going and going. You're just like, yo, you know, you just bought a 16. They bought a 16-year-old on. He's going to be lively. Salah's still on the pitch. Szoboszlai's now up front. Yeah, but that was a cold goal. Yeah, Szoboszlai looks over his shoulder. Yeah, dummied it and just he killed throw. What a goal!
What's your prediction, Troops?
I think we nick it 2-1.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Super toxic positivity. Yeah, we're not negative anymore.
You know what? Somebody needs to
Actually
check
think,
this.
you know what? That Liverpool like I know McAllister will go back into the midfield, so you won't see Curtis Jones in there. But the way that defense looked as well, blood, like they don't look so secure in the fullback situation. The centre backs, even Van Dijk looked a bit shaky at moments. Konate's head's gone. If we had Saka, I'd be like 3-1, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You understand? I think us getting Eze, I think the momentum that's going to bring to the.
Do you think
team,
he starts?
I think he starts 100%.
I think he does as well.
Left wing.
He walks straight into the team.
Yeah,
he's got to be on that team sheet every week, bro. That guy is cold. He is such a good footballer, man.
Yeah. So
and Joe, he has as well. He has that ability to just drop a shoulder, dribble past one, and slap it top bins. Yeah, we ain't got nobody in our midfield that can do that.
He can shoot from a distance as well.
Apart from Ethan. Yeah, he can slap from 30 yards.
We used to have Pires, he would just slap them randomly, bro. You get me? 30 yards out, bro. Henry, Bergkamp. Man would just hit them, bro. You get me? Even the likes of Parla, Edu, Vieira could hit them from distance. Like there were shooters all over, blood.
Facts.
Now, you know what I mean? You got Eze there, cutting in on that right foot, blood. Yo, and he's got a good record at Anfield, you know.
He has got a good record.
Palace, bro. He likes playing there, blood. So
he already played them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In the thing, in the fucking
Community
Shield, yeah.
That wasn't his last player's appearance. His last player's appearance was fucking Chelsea. But,
yeah, Chelsea, and he scored in that, and it should have been allowed. They disallowed it, didn't they?
Yeah, that was bullshit, blood. But yeah, man, chat. You lot, let me know your predictions in the comments below, blood. You understand? Big up the man them for taking time out, blood. You get me? D's all on holiday, blood. You understand? And he's I mean, man got the conference room. You understand? So you get me? We got the man them every time, blood. Make sure you subscribe to all of the man them as well, blood. You get me? Famzone TV, Egal Talks Football, Lee Gunner, all in the description, blood. You understand? Man them, big up yourselves one last time. You get me? Hopefully Arsenal get the W this weekend and we stay top of the league, blood.